Dictation will start abruptly after 5 seconds. Mr. Speaker, sir, considering the fact that the majority of people still live in villages and depend on agriculture and traditional industries, the scheme of fund for upgradation and regeneration of traditional industries aims to set up more common facility centers to facilitate cluster based development to make the traditional industries more productive, profitable, and capable of generating sustained employment opportunities. The focused sectors are bamboo, honey, and khadi clusters. The Sfurti envisions setting up 100 new clusters during 2019 to 20, which should enable 50,000 artisans to join the economic value chain. Further, to improve the technology of such industries, the scheme for promotion of innovation, rural industry, and entrepreneurship has been consolidated for setting up of livelihood business incubators and technology business incubators. The scheme contemplates to set up 80 livelihood business incubators and 20 technology business incubators in 2019 to 20 to develop 75,000 skilled entrepreneurs in agro-rural industry sectors. We will invest widely in agricultural infrastructure. We will support private entrepreneurships in driving value addition to farmers' produce from the field and for those from allied activities like bamboo and timber from the hedges and for generating renewable energy. Annadata can also be Urjadata. Daring through cooperatives shall also be encouraged by creating infrastructure for cattle feed manufacturing, milk procurement, processing, and marketing. I place my appreciation for our farmers who have made India self sufficient in pulses. I am sure they will repeat such a success even in the production of oilseeds. Our import bill shall be reduced by their seva. We also hope to form 10,000 new farmer producer organizations to ensure economies of scale for farmers over the next 5 years. This government will work with state governments to allow farmers to benefit from ENAM, the Agriculture Produce Marketing Cooperatives Act should not hamper farmers from getting a fair price for their produce. Ease of doing business and ease of living both should apply to farmers too. We shall go back to basics on one count, zero budget farming. We need to replicate this innovative model through which in a few states farmers are already being trained in this practice. Steps such as this can help in doubling our farmers' income in time for our 75th year of independence and ensuring India's water security and providing safe and adequate drinking water to all. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has touched the very conscience of the nation besides bringing enormous health and environmental benefits. This noble scheme, initiated in 2014, has achieved a resounding success. 9.6 crore toilets have been constructed, more than 5.6 lakh villages have become open defecation free. We have to build on this success. We must not only sustain the behavioral change seen in people but also harness the latest technologies available to transform waste into energy. I now propose to expand the Swachh Bharat mission to undertake sustainable solid waste management in every village under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Saksharta Abhiyan. Over 2 crore rural Indians have so far been made digitally literate. To bridge the rural urban digital divide, BharatNet is targeting internet connectivity in local bodies in every panchayat in the country. This will be speeded up with assistance from Universal Service Obligation Fund and under a public private partnership arrangement. This government sees the rapid urbanization of India as an opportunity rather than a challenge. We have to make both our cities and villages better using technology. This way, we can help people live closer to their home, stop migration into cities, provide essential services to all. Under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, over 81 lakh houses with an investment of about 4.80 lakh crores have been sanctioned, of which construction has started in about 47 lakh houses. Over 26 lakh houses have been completed, of which nearly 24 lakh houses have been delivered to the beneficiaries. There is large scale adoption of new technologies for construction of these houses. Over 13 lakh houses have so far been constructed using these new technologies. More than 95% of cities also have been declared ODF. More than 45,000 public and community toilets across 1700 cities have been uploaded on Google Maps, covering more than 53% of India's urban population. Almost 1 crore citizens have downloaded Swachhta app. The 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi is an apt occasion for us to rededicate ourselves to the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi. Honorable Prime Minister took the sankalp of achieving Gandhiji's resolve of Swachh Bharat to make India open defecation free by 2nd October 2019. I am very satisfied and happy to report that this would be achieved by 2nd October. To mark this occasion, the Rashtriya Swachhta Kendra will be inaugurated at Gandhi Darshan Rajghat on 2nd October 2019. A Gandhipedia is also being developed by National Council for Science Museums for Youth